It's MrConectr. What's going on Capitol Hill with crypto clarity? Let's check out this article from Bitcoin Systemi. We're going to talk about the Senate Banking Committee and the Senate Agriculture Committee. They're going to come together Tuesday to consider amendments to the bill. The Agriculture Committee has got a Digital Commodity Intermediaries Act, and the Banking Committee's got the Cryptocurrency Market Structure Act. Together, they're going to come together and be the Clarity Act. So Tuesday, they're going to consider amendments to the bill. At this hearing, politicians from both parties are expected to present proposed amendments, while regulations concerning the commodity nature of the crypto market, particularly the CFTC's authority over the spot market, are considered less controversial than those concerning securities. The current draft is said to exhibit a distinctly bipartisan bias. Good. The draft has not yet received formal support from the Democrats' chief negotiator. However, it includes many elements previously agreed upon with the Democrats. So, yeah, we had the Democrats and the Republicans come together in the House months ago to pass the Clarity Bill, send it over to the Senate, and now they're having some issues. You know, they're talking about rewards, restricting rewards. How dare they try to let citizens get more money for their deposits? Wow, what a time to be alive and catch all this in play. And there's another thing, guys. They are arguing over these securities, the United States stock markets, whether to let them be issued, public markets be issued natively on chain. They're coming up with this, they've came up with this system of a supreme ledger on the back end, where they've got their own centralized controlled ledger. And that's the DTCC's back end ledger, where they safeguard their securities. You can't let them be issued on chain like the private markets, right? That's why I say these private markets are going to thrive. They're not limited to this, if they have to be limited to the back end settlement of the DTCC, because all they're doing, and it's very interesting, they're using public chains to mirror their back end centralized supreme ledger, the one to rule them all, as we've heard before. So they say the benefit of that is, you know, their control, and they have the T+1, even on the back end ledger. It's going to stay T+1 to give them time to make sure that these settlements are right on the public markets, because they mirror back to their supreme ledger. It is interesting what's going on and how it's all folding out. But I say let them be issued on these on chain, even the public markets. You know, they're kind of scared to step into it, and I can see why. You know, that putting all these assets on a public chain, it's interesting. It's really interesting. I've been really thinking about it. There's been a couple people talking about this now. Seems to be the word on the street. The supreme back-end ledger. Interesting. And, you know, that's an Ethereum private ledger. And, you know, who's to say they won't use another ledger, though? Who knows? We know it's going to be a private ledger, though, right? Wow. All right, guys. What do you think of that? Interesting how it's playing out. Let's see what happens Tuesday. And I'll try to keep you updated. MrConectr out. Peace.